Alright, dudes. I am back after a week-long hiatus. My family does family things for the holidays, and that's where I was, so I'm doing things and stuff. Not any time to play video games, so here we are. Getting back into it with a couple quick matches because I am obviously going to be out of practice from not playing this game for a huge amount of time. But this is the Kerrigan video. Disclaimer, I am fucking sick, so if my voice sounds stupid, I'm sorry. Also, I had something else to add. Oh yeah, I got a phone call in the middle of this fucking game, and rather than quitting the game like a bitch, I decided to play it. All the way out, talking to the doctor on the phone. It was... I'm still pretty impressed with this game for what happened. So anyway, talent that I took, Assimilation Mastery at 1. This is by no means the normal build. This is just kind of me figuring out the character again. Kinetic Fulmination at 4. It looks like Boundless Fury at 7. Maelstrom at 10. Volatile Power... I did take Volatile Power here, but with the level 1, maybe Chrysalis would have been better. 16 was Unbridled Energy because it really creates kind of a burst combo for Kerrigan with Maelstrom. And Psionic Shift at 20. Let's hop into this game on Praxis, watch some sweet jumps, and watch me stand around while I talk to people on the phone. Alright, guys, we're back. Sorry about the delay, but we're in this game. It's just a quick match. It's just Kerrigan. But I haven't played this hero in a while, so I had a lot of fun with this game, and I'm gonna show you a thing or two. I want to deviate from the build path a little bit because she's gotten a couple changes, and I think she's settled into a nice spot, but she used to have like one go-to build, and I think that's changed a bit now. I took Assimilation Mastery at level 1 just to get the health regen and the mana regen. I think it used to be, or it may very well still be. That's the best part about the W. I'm dead here, but let's ignore that entirely. Assimilation Mastery at 1 because why? Oh yeah, I am sick at the moment, so I am not doing the greatest at auto attacking. So yeah, there's that. And oh look, yeah, you're dead. That is a 4-man gank in the top lane. We're not actually playing this map the way that we're supposed to either, with a single solo laner, which should be Thrall, and 4 people in the bottom lane, which should be the rest of us. But I'm coming up here to get the soak, to pull 3 people into a stun, and to absolutely do nothing else, because they can do whatever they want with the lane pushed there, and that's about it. As you'll see, there aren't any tanks on either team. This is me getting a phone call, because I called the doctor's office, and they called me back in the middle of this fucking game. And that's how that works. So if you see me mindlessly walk places or do things incorrectly, I'm on the phone. That's my only excuse. I think it's a pretty good excuse. I was on the phone for a solid 10 minutes of this game, and I played pretty freaking good for that being the case. But anyway, Assimilation Mastery at 1, at what it does, when you have a shield, your mana regen and your health regen increase by 150%. It's really cool. I do like the ability for sustaining, and if I'm going to be running around back and forth, I think having a kind of passive mini healing fountain on my character is pretty useful. I am also trying my damnedest to land combos this game, because normally that's pretty difficult for me. I believe that the... Oh, so close. That the kind of cheat for landing combos good is putting the W in between you and the enemy. So if the enemy is right fucking on your face, you're gonna slap that W on your feet, you're still going to do the pull, and then they should hit your stun. If the enemy is running really far away from you, and like at the max range of the E, that's when you're going to put the W real far out, hit the E button, yank them back into it. If the enemy's engaging on you, your combo becomes a little bit more difficult. I was trying to get Tracer on her recall there, but it didn't happen. But if you're just like scrapping with the enemy, landing the combo is infinitely more difficult because of the amount of moving that they normally are going to be doing. Especially with heroes like Illidan, Mephisto, Tracer, Maiev, like all those characters are just ungodly difficult to hit unless they walk into the damage like that. Totally wicked cool. I'm gonna try not to cough in your ear. I had to do it. I'm sorry. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh yes, none of their team should ever get hit by my combo, but I actually land quite a few really good ones this game that I'm pretty happy about. We're gonna take this bottom fort with our Sylvanas and our hammer. Looks like the enemy's focusing a bit more on the objective, and to be fair, there's not a whole lot they can do to stop us from doing that except rotate everybody down. I got it! I was on a phone call for that too. Hop over to the Jane to get her too. I'm gonna die here. That's okay. I'm gonna talk to my doctor a bit about what I need to do to not be sick anymore. So let's see. Oh right, we could have just stacked up on that that fort and taken it. Honestly, like I don't know why Hammer took graduating range, but Hammer's got graduating range, and it's oh man, I hope that's not fucking recording the overlay. Actually, let me make sure that it's not. There we go. And we're back. So that's what we should have done 5 minutes ago. And he's not going to get away, is he? Yeah, there we go. Kerrigan is super sticky. BTW, especially if you are cycling your Q with Boundless Fury on multiple targets. She can get all sorts of through everybody, and Mephisto is living proof because he tried to sneak around a corner and I slapped him with my pull and my butt spike. Pulled her in. This Maiev is actually going to be doing a really good job to dodge my combo throughout this game. From this point on, I believe. I have gone too far, but you know what? I just said, fuck it, let's turn around. I have jack shit for health. Almost got that Jaina. Almost got that Jaina. But I did get the Tracer, got her untouchable stacks, so I was gonna die anyway. Might as well make it a fucking winning trade for us. Jaina goes down. Oh, I really love new Sylvanas. She's so much fun. I would be playing her much more often, but I try to keep the variety in the videos a bit more varietal, I guess. That's not a word. I know what I meant to say. You know what I meant. But, back to what we were doing. Sylvanas is fun. I'm taking Maelstrom here, though, because as much as I love new... I got it, thank you. As much as I love new Ultralisk, Maelstrom is just so much consistent damage, and there is not enough consistent damage on my team when we're running forward that I thought the Ultralisk was usable, which is sad because I love the ulti. I do. Go ahead and kill as many minions as we can. Kerrigan does have some monstrous wave clear. We got our Assimilation Mastery rocking right now, too. Gonna take back the objective. I don't know what that ult was. Just gonna make sure that I don't get whacked by it. Look at that. Nice point blank W. Maiev doesn't seem to be aware. Neither does Mephisto, that you can't just walk into our team like that. I'm gonna die to the pulse bomb. Enemy team just entirely rotated up here. 2 for 2, looks like 3 for 2 actually. Wow, okay. I apologize. That was me on the phone still, not using my camera. Yeah, I was kind of hoping this wave would kill a couple of these fuckers. But it did. Probably because I think it had a minion wave of its own to focus on. Now we can go back to the camera. There we go. So at this point, I'm still on the telephone, being told how to deal with a fucking death, disease. No, it's not really. It's not that serious, but I'm sure you can fucking tell. My entire voice and face and soul is in massive amounts of pain because of cold and dryness. That sounds like a fucking tampon commercial. Where were we? Oh yeah, we're gonna take this building, right? This seems like the smart play. Hammer has got all the freedom to pressure the bottom lane, and wow, that's a good fucking route. All we have to do is keep the lane cleared, keep the enemy team up here, and let her do her shit. She's got catapults coming to aid her as well. That Mephisto is not doing much. And the enemy team, I had that combo so fucking well, and then he came in and rocked all my shit with that sundering. I felt like I had more Qs than I should have in that fight, but I'll take them. Because I had 2 charges just then when we killed Mephisto, or before I jumped onto Mephisto, even though he had the... Sorry. Even though he had the little "don't jump on me again" signal. I don't know. Goodbye. That fucking ult did nothing. I don't know why so many people are into that ult. Like, I know, I know why, because, like, memes. But, and I mean, it's good. It's slow is decent, and the damage is okay. But you have to, like, make such a weird build. I mean, I guess it's just the same Q build for it, isn't it? I just like Durance of 8 so much more. It's so much more interactive and functional, and with the cooldown. Like, enemy team can't handle it. But this isn't a Mephisto video; it's a Kerrigan video, and we're gonna take this camp. We're gonna take so many camps, like the enemy team won't even have any camps to take. That tap probably wasn't necessary because I am regenerating a pretty decent chunk of health and mana. Put that combo down. Got it. Oh my god, the teamwork. Did you see it on that BFG? Going in, getting the kill on the Jaina as well. Just wanted to pop the ult to make sure she didn't get away. You cannot mount when you're using Maelstrom, so keep that in mind. And that is why I couldn't chase any further. Friendly team going to get the top objective. I want the globe, and then I think what the plan is to just push. There are 2 dead, 1 dead on the enemy team at the moment. I am going to try to go help our hammer. This was a dumb move on my part entirely, mainly because she just dodged the fuck out of that. Sylvanas is over here doing something with Tracer, and I'm a little bit annoyed by that because there's an easy team fight win just waiting around the corner if you walk down. So, ta-da! We traded 2 for 1 there. And actually, I want to make sure. Was she doing something important? Or was she just fucking off in a poke battle with Tracer? Because I hate to be judgmental if you're actually contributing something. No. Absolutely nothing. Just fucking off with Tracer in a poke battle. Could have E'd in right there and killed the Mephisto. Probably killed the Maiev also. Just really, like, or what are you paying attention to, friend? So let's flick forward here a bit. There we go. Now we're back in real time, and we'll check and see. Bye. She went W build. She only has 35 stacks. Not Are you not on camera right now? There it is. Yeah. I think she probably would have died there if the Illidan were remotely intelligent, but that'll happen. Oh yeah. What am I doing? Put this up here. No! There we go. Now, we have the objective pushing bottom. The colors are so fucked up. I don't know why Sylvanas is top. I mean, I know that can get a keep, but there's 3 people dead on the enemy team right now, and I'm trying so hard to like get in range of the Tracer there, and that was me trying to guess the which way the Maiev was going to go. If we had all our people here right now, this keep would have been dead so much sooner. We could have gotten those kills and ended the game. Whoa, and look, our fucking Zerg are blue, despite our team being the red team. Huh. Now, in this particular engage, I'm gonna go aggro. My team apparently does not get the message, because there's a lot of just sitting back. I mean, I guess that's fine. It's a hammer comp, but there goes Asmo. There goes Sylvanas. Probably could have avoided all of those deaths if we had just gone to the keep as 5 people to begin with. And not gonna lie to you, a little bit upset. Enemy team probably going to be looking at camps and then the boss, potentially just straight boss. It looks like one of my teammates is on board with that idea as well. I'm going to be up in time because right now there's Tracer and Mephisto in the other lanes just trying to push out. They probably should all just be on boss right now helping. They haven't even started it yet when Hammer goes to check. Hammer catches the Maiev Shadow. Oh god, sorry. And now the 2 of us are just like, fuck this! I'm going to let them blow so many cooldowns on Hammer before I go in and make some shit happen. I got the Maiev. I really want the Tracer. There it is. I may die to the Illidan here. Yes, I definitely will because of his evasion. I should have walked further up into the bush to stop him from autoing me. And then I took the blink too late. I should have taken the blink much earlier. Looks like Mephisto's going down as well. But the big play there was just stopping the enemy team from bossing and getting all of those kills in the meantime. So that was a 4-for-2 trade and a boss stall, and we now have a much easier pressure on the lanes. We're taking camp still. Probably should just be looking to end the game because there are 4 people dead. But what do I know? What do I know, right? I'm not really sure I like this Sylvanas build. I mean, this Sylvanas playing this build. Let's see what her stacks are at. 43. That is not much.
No time to waste.
Camera? There we go. Anyway, I think when you're playing Sylvanas, if you're playing that build, you should be able to get in the 100 stack range by this level. I mean, maybe it's difficult. Yeah. Mephisto out and about in the middle of nowhere, looking for some way to get out of this. He does not have one. Gonna be taken down. Super dumb decision on his part to just go roaming around. Looks like Sylvanas is going to die too, all out by herself, which is pretty indicative of the player, to be honest with you. Oh, Maev thinks that this is a fight she's going to win. Her team does not seem to agree with that. And then Jaina died. Our team is completely bloodthirsty here, myself included. I don't want this fucker to get away. Damn. I got the globe! And globe on your head. Don't. But this is the end of the game. No matter what they do, our Zerg Wave can't be stopped by a Tracer and an Illidan. And Hammer and Asmo just like, we're gonna push! So I popped all my abilities, went in, I slapped the core, we did it right. Everything worked out perfectly. Yeah. Thrall taking the MVP, even though he fucked up that one combo that one time, which made me super upset. But he did do a very good job. He hung in there. He played nice and evenly. What a guy. Anyway, that was Kerrigan, and if you enjoyed that video, you should definitely give her a shot because she takes a fuck ton of practice. We ended that game with 13-7. I'm really happy with that, to be perfectly honest with you. Here's the talents in case you need them. This build is a little bit wonky, so this isn't the normal build, but I'm still trying to figure out what exactly works with this hero since her most recent changes. When she got her rework, she was absolutely busted OP, but I think there was just one build that was working really well. And that, the hero has had a couple nerfs since then, so I took Assimilation Mastery at 1, Kinetic Fulmination at 4, because the increased damage on the W is going to make comboing much more impactful. Boundless Fury at 7 for the additional mobility, Maelstrom at 10 for the additional steady damage, Volatile Power at 13 to increase those shields. Probably some anti-synergy here with Assimilation Mastery. Maybe I should have taken Chrysalis, but you know, whatever. Unbridled Energy at 16 because when I was going in with my ult, that 35% spell power is going to ramp up real fast with the amount of damage that Maelstrom puts out. So you just pop your ult, you go in with your Q, suddenly you got 35% extra on your combo, and then you got your Kinetic Fulmination, and then Psionic Shift at 20. I should have locked this much faster, but I am coming off a 7-day break of this game, so apologize for the lack of really cool play that would have come from Control selecting Psionic Shift in that one moment where I needed it to win. But Psionic Shift at 20, I don't even know if I used this, but there you have it. Looks like Jaina and Thrall also had the blink plan. Anyway, that was Kerrigan. I hope you enjoyed that game. If you like it, feel free to let me know. Apologize if my nose makes it difficult to hear me. I certainly am not trying to sound lethargic. I actually have a decent amount of energy. So, anyway, thanks for watching. Thanks for YouTubing. And I hope you have a fantastical day.